Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon Paradox Run. I think we're at 15. Let me check this guy. Oh my god, 15. I was hoping I was wrong. I was very much hoping that I was wrong and that we would have like, I don't know, 4? This is a passive, not a gun. So we have oh good. It's the controller, everybody. Only, one of the strongest weapons in the whole entire freaking game. This is a purple enemy. Don't fool me. You two are on top of each other. I know what color that makes. They're making purple shotgun babies. I wonder what my passive is. I want to see if I can figure it out, but it could just be like blood brooch or what other cursed passives are there? Blood brooch. 6 chamber, it could be the coolness one. So we could have extra coolness as a result of having that. I wanna look. I wanna know. It's blood brooch! It was my first call. Which means it's basically, it's not worthless. There are reasons to have blood brooch, and it is actually pretty good in certain situations. What it does is, when you do damage, here's the short version. As you do damage, you get health back. How it works is, there's like an internal counter in the game, I think. Let's say it's 1,000. Once you do 1,000 damage, you heal for half a heart. So the more damage you do, the stronger the enemies are, the longer you go in a floor, the later you are in a run, the more likely you are to get that health recharge, and it can trigger, I think it, like on the later level bosses, it can trigger multiple times on boss fights. Like the bosses have enough health that you can, get like a full heart, or maybe even a heart and a half off of like a dragon or something like that. But I don't really find myself needing a lot of health in my Gungeon runs. What we could do, and this would be amazing if this actually happened, is if we could find a vampire lady who takes our health for cash, then we could just heal on the floor just by hurting things, which we're gonna do anyway, so we might be able to get a little bit of extra cash out of it. Gotta be honest though, this is one of those items where I'm probably just gonna sell it. And you know what, I'm not gonna feel bad about that. We would have picked up like 40 credits out of the starting passive item, which is more of a benefit that we're likely to get out of it, let's be honest. Lots of ammo. At least in the last run, what gun did I have? Oh my god, okay, hold on. I had like a shotgun or something I was using. At least I was using that and getting value out of the ammo drops. This is just a freaking waste. No way in heck am I gonna use a weirdo controller gun. I even have problems with first-party controllers, not just third-party controllers. Of course, referencing my own Xbox first-party controller that freaking, yeah, we want all this stuff. That freaking had the joysticks go bad in it and the D-pad. Freaking jerks. Okay, we're gonna sell our gun. I'm also gonna sell the blood brooch. Look at that, that's a lot of cash. 41 credits, ooh la la. We'll go ahead and buy the bullet time passive as well. I was gonna call it bullet kiln. That is a gun, and it's not bullet kiln, it's just kiln. You son of a bird. Just wasting my bullet time charge. I like bullet time, and this is a good opportunity, I think, to grab it since we have so much cash. Something tells me this could be a very easy rat run. I mean, we have 77 credits on the first floor. We've already bought everything that we need. Not a big fan of our start there, though, but that's okay. At least we do have a decent starting pistol. It's basically this is the Convict's alt pistol, but it has the exact same stats, and the Convict starter pistol actually has like the highest DPS of all the pistols, I think. Well, actually, I don't know. Definitely not if you consider the bullet, and maybe not even if you consider the robot, just due to the fact that the the robot's pistol fires so many shots before it has to reload. That would be my guess. Don't take my word on it, though. There we go, oh my lord. Tamal, welcome to the stream, and Valerie Hillary as well. Tamal asks, what buttons do you set dodge and blanks? I feel like the default settings are bad. I was talking about this the other day. I was playing... I don't remember what game I was playing, but it was a game that had a spacebar dash. And I don't remember what it was, but I was reminded of... look, I'm sorry, loot, I'm just gonna sell you. I was reminded of Hades, because Hades also has, by default, a spacebar dash, and you get used to it after a while where it becomes second nature. But for me, I still have my dodge roll on the default Gungeon dodge roll, which is right click. Right click is dodge. And then I forget what the default settings are. I believe blank is Q. But instead, I have Q and E both being interact, so if I want to open a door or flip a table, it's Q or E. And then my blank is actually on my thumb button on my mouse, so I can just blank whatever I want. I have a reason for that, by the way. The reason for that is that if you are moving to the right, you can't flip a table with E without kind of like contorting your hand. But if you just have Q and E be the same flip button, you can flip a table whether or not you're moving left or right. I like it. It works for me. Well, starting pistol it is, I guess. We've gotten some very bad gun luck. Like, all the guns we've had so far are trash. We've only had 2, admittedly, but that's why you go down to the oubliette. We're gonna re-roll, basically, the first floor and say, you know what? Give me a key from the shop, give me a gun from the boss fight, something random. It's better than what we had on the last floor. I missed them both. If you kill them, they have a chance of dropping money. I think you don't get cash if you just let them pop on their own. I think also, I have played a little bit of Gungeon with controller in the past. Not frequently, but I have done it before. I think, what is controller blank? Isn't it both sticks pressed in at the same time? I think that's also terrible. I think when I last played Gungeon with a controller, I made it so that like left stick in was blank, or right stick in was blank, or something like that. Probably left, but I could have also made it like a bumper button or a trigger. I know I changed that because pressing the sticks in, sometimes controllers are a little bit, punnily enough, sticky with their stick presses, so sometimes that doesn't work correctly. And then having to do it at the same time with both control sticks, that's just a little bit too precise, even though it's not really that precise. But like, I just want one button. I want one button to be my blank, not 2 buttons simultaneously. No thank you. Simplify it, Because if it's 2 buttons, why not make it 3 buttons? You never know if the player might accidentally press a stick in while they're playing the game, so you might as well make it left stick, right stick, and D-pad up. That way you'll really know when they want to blank, because I gotta press 3 buttons at the same time. You have to wonder, is that the reason why they made it 2 sticks? Because people were accidentally blanking? Why not make it a different button? And you know what I'm also reminded of? Okay, this is gonna be Abe talking about controllers and button configurations for a little while here. What I'm reminded of is Spelunky right now. Because Spelunky had, by default, run as the right bumper, I think. It may have been trigger, either one. I really dislike that as a button, because then you have bomb, rope, attack, jump, and run all on the right hand, and the only thing the left hand is doing is just moving the control stick. So whenever I play Spelunky, I change it so that the run is the left bumper. That way the left hand has something else to do. My right hand isn't getting overloaded with 5 different buttons to press. I only have, 2 fingers on the stick anyways. Spread out the config between left and right hand, right? Of course, you also want to turn on auto run for the most part. Spelunky had a bad setup. At least one person agreed with me. That's all I need. I need one yes man. Was that Wrath of the Lamb with the dodge confusion? Wrath of the Lamb? Oh, you mean Cult of the Lamb. Wrath of the Lamb is the Flash Isaac DLC. It may have been. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Cult of the Lamb had a spacebar dodge roll, I think, and the right click was your spell. Sorry, your curse. It's not a spell. You're not magic. You're just a god cultist. Yeah, that seems about right. Spacebar dodge roll. I remember Wizard of Legend. What default button is the dodge in that game? Because I think that's another game where I did custom controls, because I'm like, nah, this doesn't feel right. Give me a spacebar dodge roll or right click dodge roll or one or the other. I haven't played that game in freaking forever, but I remember changing it up for that one. Come on. I want your 1 penny. Oh no, the old crest is behind a locked door. God damn it. All right. Whoever decided blank should be both sticks simultaneously is clearly a psychopath who likes to make people suffer, says King of Freaks. I've got to wonder if it is just because when they play tested the game, people were accidentally blanking and they're like, well, we'll just make it both sticks. That's what it feels like to me, because it just doesn't seem natural at all. And whenever I play a game that has left stick in to do something, I accidentally press that every once in a while. I'll be playing, I forget what game this was, but I remember this happening. I'll be playing a game and left stick is crouch, and it was a freaking Elden Ring, wasn't it? I would occasionally just crouch and be like, no, get up, damn it. I need you to do your jumping attack. Yeah, so I have a tendency to maybe to press the sticks in a little bit absent-mindedly. Because when you press the stick up, you gotta press up and down slightly. Hey, Colleen, welcome. Stormworm says, accidentally blanking too early is a common problem amongst certain age groups. It's not shameful at all. I heard there's a pill for that? Why is there no Gungeon pill? When your automatic firing lasts longer than 4 hours, please talk to your doctor. I hope no one out there is automatically firing for 4 hours. That would be a miserable experience, I would imagine. Or the best, one or the other. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is spongy and bruised. I imagine this is the game saying, I'm sorry for not giving you any good guns. Take this. It's dangerous to go alone. And now you're never gonna be alone. You're always gonna have this being your friend. All right, well, I'll take it, I guess. Look, at least I get junk out of it, instead of it just exploding. I should have used my blanks. Should have looked for a secret room. What the heck kind of a sound was that? It's like the door opening sound or something? I don't know. Look, I don't understand some of the things that come out of my mouth. Sometimes I just open up my mouth and then, you know, garbage comes out. That's every day. Wait a minute. So where the heck is the shop on this one? I don't think this is gonna be... Shop has the crest drop off, but you never know. I should learn the second floor patterns for the floor generation. Oh, what the heck? He got away. That way if I, but I didn't go after him so I could keep the old crest. Are you proud of me? If I learned the pattern generation of the floor, I'd have a better chance at actually getting the old crest drop off. Okay, we're gonna buy the shot grub, we're gonna buy the key. I need a better gun. The shot grub is honestly pretty good. It's better than nothing, that's for damn certain. And the fact that it poisons most of the enemies it hits means that, you know, even if I don't get the immediate KO, stuff's probably gonna die. You wanna know one of the reasons why I really like the shot grub? So it fires 5 shots, right? They're exactly mirrored, but as a result, the middle shot is always perfect. It's perfectly accurate. The other 2 on each side might be a little bit inaccurate, but the middle shot, always a guaranteed land. So at the worst, you're gonna land 1 shot out of your blast. I really like that about this gun. And of course the whole everything else about it doing good damage and being a shotgun and poisoning enemies and all that nonsense. But the fact that 1 shot is always guaranteed to land where you aim it, I love it. It's a bit of a walk, but that's okay. A bit of a walk and then we have to deal with trap room, but... This is the wrong direction. That took so long that the music quieted. It's like, we don't need to play the combat music anymore. Oh, we're done. And because it has such a nice little spread on it, you're gonna hit multiple enemies at times. It's all right. I gotta be honest, I kinda want the Patriot. Ooh, that's also very good. Let's fight our boss. I find it very amusing that when you electrify and poison this guy, he kind of goes to like pea green. There's not a lot of colors in the game that stack up when multiple effects are on an enemy. I find it amusing that this is one of them. Like, they specifically programmed it in so that you can get pea green. Heart of Ice. Well, there's a very good reason to have Heart of Ice here. The more spice we pick up eventually, the more we're gonna want to have that kind of built-in HP amount. Can't afford the spice, but only barely. Can't afford the key because I did buy the shot grub. I stand by that decision. So I guess we're gonna break this chest. We got a key! I'll take it. For 105, I do not think we can get the Patriot. 115, we can get the M16 though. I'm spending my money, but why not spend it, you know? Get some good guns. Some actual good guns instead of freaking starting pistol. Maybe now I don't need this shot grub, but oh well. Have you the true gun? I'm a little disappointed on this run that we haven't picked up any more spice, but that's okay. Need more spice to get yourself a companion for the rest of the run, says Zisus. You're not wrong. I would like to sell my soul for a little bit of spice. Hey! It didn't scare me at all, just so you know. Nidra? Nidra. It's like, hail Nidra. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime resub, welcome. I wish I could steal, because on the last floor, I would have absolutely stolen the spice, but unfortunately we don't have anything that lets us steal. Got him. Should probably save this gun for the boss. Let's use a little bit of sunlight javelin. Another spice. Hold on. Or maybe I should just use this gun exclusively, but make sure I'm rolling. I knocked him onto the other platform. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. He should have died because he was over the drink. That is very unusual. It's very unusual. Hey, yo, Adrian. Yo, Adrian. Oh my lord. Control the spice, control the universe. If only it was that easy. Nidra, welcome. I'm a little behind because I only catch YouTube, but did you ever find the Turbo Man NPC? A little behind? We've been on turbo mode for like 50 episodes. So the answer to your question is yes, I have definitely found Turbo Man. On the bright side, that means you've got a lot of Gungeon to catch up on. And you know what? Some people might even be jealous of that. They might say, "Oh man, I wish I had another 50 Gungeon episodes to watch that I've never seen yet." In which case, more power to you. I don't remember exactly when it was, but I had like a drought of being complete. Yeah, let's go. That sounded a little weird. I had a drought of being unable to find like any NPCs, and then I found like 6 of them within 6 runs. So I was able to make very good NPC progress very quickly. It's like I found blessing mode, and then I did a blessing run, and then I found turbo mode, and then I did a turbo mode run. Let us continue. This guy's not normally cursed. We do all these spoilers, lol. It's not a spoiler. A spoiler is, I'm trying to think of a good spoiler that's not spoilery that much. I guess how do I spoil a Gungeon run? I guess the spoiler is literally the stream title right now, which is we're still on the Deathless save file, which that's a bit of a spoiler. But you don't know how I got there. A spoiler would be, you know, if I said I died on only one run, but then when that run happened, it was because I was on the wrong save file, which I didn't die on a run, but I was on the wrong save file a little while back, I realized. Only after the fact. Someone, actually, it was someone on YouTube. In the comments, because I read the comments, They said, hey, does this guy figure out that he's on the wrong save file? And I said, only right now when I read this comment, because that was the truth. I only realized it very much after the fact. Whoops. 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 Is it even a good idea to roll time slow? Because it looked like this guy was able to combo up his attacks in the time slow. Oh, I got half of it. I got half of the red ring. Also, if your ring is red, please see your doctor. Yeah, Old King is a weird one. Like, during the time slow, he actually still fires at normal speed. He's kind of a bit of a jerk to fight with bullet time. I almost got stuck. Actually, I got hit by his goblet, which stopped my motion for a second. This is why I bought the M16. So I would have one good anti-boss gun here. And he's dead. Fantastic. Gotta make a good April's Fool video of fake death. I only have to wait, oh god, 8 more months? I only have to wait 8 more months and then I can do an actual good April Fool's video. I'll buy the key, and I will, I guess, get the heck out of here. Who cares about Table Tech's shotgun? All right, good floor, good floor. Weird long loading time there, but it gave me an opportunity to take a drink. Those guys are dying, like, right after I shoot them. I need more spice! Where's my spice? We've only had 2, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 HP. I was gonna say, because some of the HP we have is from spice, and then we're gonna lose it. Need more spice. Need more spice. You know, yeah, you can get blooped. I'm gonna say it again, it's one of those synergies that I just don't remember. Going for a bloop. I don't know. More blooper damage, probably. More bloopies. Abe, never say that again. What, bloopies? You fired twice. You get a bloopy, and you get a bloopy, and everyone gets a bloopy. So who wants a bloopy? I might be losing my mind today. Yes, yes, please, give me more spice. Should have probably taken that for the M16, but that's okay. Finger Airman Trout. Welcome to the stream. W streamer. Wario streamer? Wah! I'm gonna win. Well, it's not gonna be there. Don't bloop the chest, just shoot it with this. Not gonna open it yet though. We could, we have the key for it, and we can buy a key from the shop, but I'm not going to because if we find the other chest and it's wicked, I'm gonna wanna open it. Yo, blue shotgunners are dying in one shot very quickly now. It's a shambling round. 1 down, 14 to go. Oh my lord. Never been happier to see one of those jerks. Zisa says, I'm calling spice in the green chest. It's weird, but believe it or not, brown chests give you the most spice. Because if they give you more than one item, that has a larger chance of being turned into spice. Yo, Chaos Amulet and Holy Grail. Good stuff. Hopefully we get something that lets us steal. Sacrifice the mine for the spice. I'm gonna sacrifice anything I can for spice, probably. Apparently shotgun enemies have a 50-50 chance of exploding into bullets on death. And then the final attack makes it 100%. That's why they don't explode into bullets on death normally. Insert something that I never really knew the math of. For 100, Alex. Are they still on 200, 400, 600, 800, 1,000 for the first round of Jeopardy, or did they adjust prices for inflation? Because they have done that in the past. Multiple times, I imagine. You know, it used to be 100 for the first round now, then it was 200 for the first round. Are they still there? Because I haven't watched Jeopardy in like 10 years, so I don't quite remember what they've done with it. I know for the second round everything is doubled, so for the second round is probably like 400. When I was your age, Jeopardy only gave you $10 for a right answer. Okay, Grandpa. When you were my age, that's like a year of college. Ifrit Charl. Is it Ifrit? Is that the word for that demon? Ifrit Charlie. Thank you very much for the gift subs. Moobler got one. Oh my god, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Freaking Mooby. The map. I don't really want the map. I don't really want the map. Tell you what, we'll open up the chest though. We gotta call out Zsus, who said that was gonna be a spice. It's an RPG. I have a lot of explosives on this run. Like a lot of explosives. You're in for a surprise next time you watch. It says Bard of Bobrich. Oh god, what is it up to now? Like $1,000 for the first round? That's gotta be annoying if you are like on Jeopardy and then next month they increase the prize pool by like a factor of 2. You know, like imagine being on Jeopardy. You win, you get like, you know, $10,000, and next month that could have been worth 20,000. You're like, ah, damn it. Freaking inflation. Got him. Ifrit says, I've been enjoying the XCOM. Good to hear it. Oh my god, I've been having such a good time with XCOM lately. I love XCOM. So here's the thing. With XCOM, I've been playing with the character mods. I will never, from here on out, I am never gonna play XCOM without character mods. And here's why. When I'm playing XCOM, when I'm playing like a tactical strategy game, and there's like 10 people or 20 people on a roster, and they all are just like dudes in armor, I can't keep them straight. But Albert Wesker and the Alien, well, of course they're a bonded squad mate. They're Albert Wesker and the Alien. Nova from StarCraft and the Predator, well, of course they're bond mates. Why wouldn't they be? They've been out on like 8 missions together. It's a nice way for me to recognize characters a little bit more easily, because I tend to have a bad memory for that kind of stuff. And it's useful for me. have no way of stealing. I'm gonna ignore this shop. Can't afford this either. But that's okay. We're getting a lot of spice now. Let's skedaddle. But also, speaking of XCOM, it's just really funny to see, like, the Xenomorph and the Predator on a mission together. Oh, I see it. And then you have, you know, Master Chief and Doom Guy as my Grenadiers. I just enjoy it. It makes me laugh, it makes me chuckle. It doesn't matter what we take ammo for. I don't want to do the mini-boss yet, though. If we get more spice, let's save the mini-boss for when we're stronger. I mean, I don't think it's going to be particularly tough to deal with, but why not just wait for a minute? Efreet Charlie says, I tend to do random color or specific armor colors to remind me of who's who. So I've done that before. You know, I've played a little bit of the XCOM 1 Long War mod, Enemy Unknown, Enemy Within. What they do is that because there's 8 different classes, everyone gets a different color of armor. And that's one way of doing it, but I really prefer the, I should have shot the shock grab at it. I still don't know who's who, but like even amongst Rangers, I know I have Xenomorph, I know I have Predator, I know I have Rex, I know that Predator has Hail of Bullets. Like, I would never remember this stuff if it wasn't for the fact that they are very, very unique characters. Having everyone be very unique is, it's helpful for me. Again, as someone who tends to have a hard time remembering individuality in, you mother trucker. In a game like this, where everyone just looks exactly the same and plays exactly the same. But can I just say, that's the first hit we took, and I just missed my shot and walked into him. Oh, get out of there! I need the blooper. I really hope that we can complete the rest of this Gungeon run without taking any more damage, because I'll take that as like a Pyrrhic, you know, no-hit victory right there. You know, it's as close as I'm gonna get. Stormworm says, mine look all generic expendable goons in XCOM. But then it just makes it even more meaningful when you lose, like, Santa. Or, Dragonova, or Mox, or your first Templar. Who I forget the name of. Well, they're Nunu, which I remember. Also helps me to remember, you know, who's who in that front, like who we name people after. Like, I would hate to lose freaking the Alien or the Predator. I like it. It's an interesting experience, but it helps me to remember who's who. I like it. It scratches that itch of people who are like, play games with mods, and then my own, well, I like the, you know, vanilla balancing. Although I probably won't play Alien Rulers ever again, because that's just annoying as hell. If we're talking about, you know, XCOM, would not recommend Alien Rulers. Play it once, just so you know what it's all about and you experience it yourself, and then, you know, shelve it. Alright, what are we gonna use here? Probably the grenade launcher, probably the glass cannon. You should be dead pretty quick. Yeah. Oh god, that was a mimic. And how about, you know, the mission with... It's a mimic. How about that mission with, what was it, Frank Horrigan, Sterling Archer, and... Is there a Grenadier? I forget which Grenadier it was. It was the ambush mission. It's easier to remember these moments, you know? You'll reload faster enough, don't worry about it. Oh good, I've got a mimic gun and we're done with the floor and I've got to go fight the boss. Fantastic. Hooray. Oh my god, it's a freaking mimic. At least our weapon changed back, but I didn't even notice it was a mimic. Yo, more HP, thank you. All right, we can definitely afford another spice, but let's go fight the boss first. The boss. The boss. What's a mimic gun do? It's a mimic. It's a mimic and a gun. It mimics your gun. Or it takes your gun. What does any mimic do in this game? It's not what you think it is. Not immune to fire, am I? Nope. Oh my god, I just walked too fast. Oh my god, it's because we have the freaking Shaka-Cola. Or the shotgun coffee. I'm pissed. I'm very angry and upset. Get rid, dump it, get rid, I want it out of here. Don't care. Goodbye. Oh, you mother... Every time, man, every time. Save your keys? We're okay with keys. All right, let's get our cash first. Efreet says the suit from the Viper King gives a dodge bonus, which really helps against the Berserker Queen. Some of my XCOM runs, I gotta admit, the alien rulers are really annoying, but sometimes you do get really good fights against them. Like if you go on Overwatch and you get 5 shots in before they can even act. But the fact that the, like, Berserker Queen or the Archon can just, like, kill your units before you can even react to it, really not a very good DLC. It changes the balance way too much, because XCOM is all about being tactical, and if there's if someone dies, or if you get shot, or you pop a pod, it's because you made a mistake, or you took a risk. The Alien Rulers, it's not so much about that. It's more, hey, there's nothing you can do about possibly losing a unit, and you just have to, it's raw numbers, you know? You have to do enough damage fast enough to kill the boss before they kill your units with their own raw numbers, and cover doesn't matter. You pick a unit, you shoot. You pick a unit, you shoot. You pick a unit, you throw a frost bomb. You pick a unit, you shoot. Like, that's it. Feels like frost bombs are the way, says Brendan Toad. Which I think is, again, lazy design. The fact that you have to have the stun gun, the stun axe, that's a free action, and the frost bombs to specifically deal with those units, it just seems like bad design. Oh, you didn't bring your frost bomb? F you then, buddy. It's not fun. It's not a fun mechanic. Now, am I a little bit salty? Maybe. Hey, Mud! Thank you for the resub. Thanks to Court for my gift sub. There you go. Where are we going? We're done with the floor, we're done with the floor. Is there anything that we want to sell? Almost certainly. I'm not going to use we should use Polaris. It's pretty freaking good. We can get rid of the Winchester. You know, I actually like a lot of the guns that I have, but we don't need the RPG. Sorry, sus. Everything else, though, I think we will keep. And maybe I'll try to get the Polaris off the ground and get it doing some sweet damage. Damblage. What's the chance that we get a duct tape on the next floor? Pretty small. But it's always, because we're on a spice run, I'm gonna take it just in case. All right, let's get the heck out of here. Sorry, I alt-tabbed and I had to fix my windows. Where's my mouse? There it is. It's like I didn't have my mouse on the screen, but that was probably because I was just in the elevator 2 seconds ago. I gotta admit, with like 8 spice, Polaris isn't even that bad on its own right now. The problem is each ruler reaction turn takes a charge off of freeze, so they can get through it so quick it's almost useless. My experience with the alien rulers is that you cheese them. That's my experience with the alien rulers. For instance, the best way I have found at killing them is literally just get like 2 or 3 rangers, anyone who has Blade Storm, park them right next to the alien ruler, frost bomb him, and then just take your shots, and then every turn it gets 2 free shots. 2 free Blade Storms for free. So you could get Mox with Retribution, you could get, you know, a Lucky Templar with Blade Storm, or just bring a couple of Reapers. And not Reapers, Rangers. You give them Blade Storm, you park them next to them, and then you freeze them, and then you freaking kill the boss, like, in record time. But that just seems like, that's very cheesy. But that's the only, like, safe way, I think, of handling those damn rulers before they just kill your units with no reaction from the player. You know, part of what makes XCOM fun is knowing that if you make a mistake, it's on you. It was your decision, but the alien rulers, it feels like that completely takes that gameplay and throws it out the window and says, hey, do you have the raw damage numbers to kill this boss before they kill you? And that's what I don't like about it. That's not XCOM. That's Gears of War. For a lack of a better, you know, game example, what is a very, like, blunt shooter game where you kill the things before they kill you? I think that's a pretty good example. Fire Hydrant Welcome says, damn, I'm here at the end of the stream. It's been like 1 hour. If I was ending the stream after 1 hour, I wouldn't be able to pay my rent, much less my laundry bill. Actually, we don't pay for water at our apartment, which is real nice. Don't tell anyone, but every once in a while my housemate's sister comes by to do her laundry. Shh. I mean the Gungeon run. We got another floor left. Fire Hydrant says, just buy new clothes every week, duh. No joke, I need new clothes. I haven't been clothes shopping in like 5 years. My shirts have holes in them, not to mention other, you know, articles of clothing. The intimates. I really do need to go clothes shopping though. Well, I did that in the wrong order. Also, hello, LJ. Should have fought the boss first. Didn't really think about that. That's okay. Abe, when I become an oil baron, I will fund you to be a full-time streamer, says Brendan Toad. Why wait until you become an oil baron? I'm here right now. I'm not going anywhere. Get away from me. Are you a mimic? You're not a mimic. But you gave me trash, which I do not appreciate. Brendan Toad says I'm jobless, lol. So one day you too will be a billionaire. Don't teleport. I hate the teleporting bullets. Come on, reload and shoot him. Shoot it! Shoot the spider! Shoot spider! Hail spider. Yo, that's really good! That's gonna protect so much of our run. The holes in the clothes give character. Not these holes. They just give you a sneak peek at something that I shouldn't be showing you. Abe, when was the last time you legit died in Gungeon? I don't know. Since before the start of this deathless save file, probably? Ah, delicious. Alright, it's probably enough. I don't have a beam, which does make this a little awkward to deal with. Because the enemy bullets are going to be slow, that they might be able to come back to me. So let's do the same attack again. Alright, so there's LJ. Grab the glass cannon again. Because of our spice damage, glass cannon is just shredding this this Dragon. Maybe even one shot? Yeah. I hear a fish. Hey, I have 2 HP now. Time to go find some more spice. Spice, spice, baby. Do I want to gun munch anything? Like, here's the thing. I could. I don't see the need to. I don't see the reason to. What weapon could we get out of a bunch of like random blue and green guns being munched together that would give me anything that I would want to use? We have a great boss killer. We have a great room clearer. Let's get the heck out of here. When did you get spice? Floor 1? I think it was floor 2. But I didn't really get much spice on the run. And now that's very ironic considering we only have 2 HP right now, but like we didn't really get all that much spice. It took a while until we even got like 4. It was like chamber 4, I think, when we got 4 spice or something. Maybe I'm underselling it, but so much spice you attract House Harkonnen after you? What the heck is House Harkonnen? Ah, they just had a slow spawn. Another blank. Every blank is a free shot that we can take. That is not going to knock you into a pit. The bomb might, or the grenade might. Yeah, the grenade will. If we get a good shot. Yo, get out of here. LJ, leave me alone. It's the villains from Dune. House Harkonnen. All right, I can see it. Look, did I pay a lot of attention when I watched Dune? No. Do I remember much about it? The only thing I remember is fat guy in chair. And the only reason I remember him is from the, like, old Dune movie, which had a fat guy in a chair. And he was real fat. Huh. Hey, throwing for a bloop. Yo, we're gonna get another shambling round. It's the shamblingest of runs. Look at this. 2 down, 13 to go. Brr, 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 brr. Old Dune, best Dune. I don't really remember much of it, let's be honest. When Abe talks about anything, just remind yourself that he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Abe, what'd you have for dinner yesterday? I don't remember. That's how you sell me on a movie, fat guy in a chair. He's a fat, like, blob of a dude in a floating chair who hovers, like, at the ceiling when our protagonist is, like, confronting him or something. That's what I remember about the scene with the fat guy in a chair. This shambling round hunt is really something, huh? Says Ross Ed. Dude, it's been so hard. Here I thought the lead maiden hunt was annoying. Who knew that there were like 18,000 more lead maidens in the game than freaking shambling rounds? Who freaking knew? All right, we want our cannon. Let's do it. Wish we had a little bit of a better reload, but it's still 4 shots per phase of the fight, and got him. What if this game became a charged gun final form? This game? You mean the Enter the Gungeon would turn into a gun? Like the literal Gungeon? Like the dungeon Gungeon we're in? Or like the CD in your CD-ROM drive if you bought the physical edition? Something tells me though that this game is not going to come out on CD. Like you buy the disc, it's just going to have like a code to the Steam launcher. What game did that, where you bought it on disc and it just came with the Steam install program on it? I remember that happening on a game somewhere. And people being rather upset because they have, like, you know, data caps and stuff like that, and they're like, I needed to buy the game. And it's just like a 30 megabyte Steam installer, and you still gotta buy the, or you still gotta download the like 40 gigs of a game. Guild Wars 2 did something similar. Orange Box? No, Orange Box actually came with a full installer, I think. It was something like, I don't know, Battlefield, some EA thing. I don't remember. Anyways, hey, that was a good run. Very happy with that. Lots of damage and lots of spice. Not the most we've ever had, but a good glass cannon run, because glass cannon is better the more damage you have, because it bypasses that damage cap. There is no cap to your damage. You can get all the damage you want. So glass cannon on a spice run is like the perfect combination, or any other high damage run. Cursed bullets, gilded bullets, what have you. Alpha bullet, omega bullet. Would have loved to have one of those two on the run. Omega bullets would have meant each lich fight would be 2 shots. I'll take it though. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel, any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.